I'm Kyle Johnson, Principal Trumpet of the Honor Family, and I'm so excited today to talk to you guys about how to produce a beautiful sound on your trumpet. There's a few key factors to helping create that beautiful sound. And one of them, first off, is knowing what you want to sound like. When I was your age, I listened to Wynton Marsalis over and over again until I got that sound in my head that's what I wanted to sound like. There's some great examples out there that you could YouTube. There's Time Thing Helsing, there's Wynton Marsalis, and many, many others. The more you listen to trumpets, the more you start to realize, oh, that's what I want to sound like. And that's such a huge factor in creating that sound. Now, the next part of it is your body. How do you sit? How do you breathe? And how do you use your air? So, the first things first, how do we sit? One of the things that I would suggest is when you sit there, you want to sit on the back of your legs. Now, you would think, well, when I sit down, I usually sit on my bottom. Well, the problem is when you do that, you roll back and your whole body collapses in. So what I want you to think about is think about sitting on the back of your legs. When you do that, it keeps you from the back of the chair and it gets you nice and tall. And it allows you to get a nice full breath and be able to use that breath to create that beautiful sound. So now that we're sitting really well, the next part is being able to get a big full breath. So when we breathe all the way down to our belly button. So we don't breathe up here, all right? We're not going to go, all right, because this creates a tight sound. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe down to our belly button. Trying to breathe nice and full and out. So once we're now sitting correct, we're breathing really well. So the next part is we're going to get a big breath in, and then we're just going to let the air go out. As we do that, when we play, we want to be as efficient as we possibly can. And by efficient, I want to play as easily as I can, because the more easy I can play, the longer I can play, the higher I can play, and with the most beautiful sound. All right, so we're nice and relaxed, and as we play, we want to make sure we make our embouchure that when the air leaves through our aperture, we want to make sure that air goes right through the middle of our mouthpiece so that there's no resistance. We want the air to go and just go sailing through the horn with nothing slowing it down. So we go. One thing I love to do is every day when I warm up, the first thing I do is I do long tones. You guys are probably doing them in band class already. And they're such a great thing to do because what it does is it gets you a chance to actually listen to what you sound like. So you just play long notes and I just listen and I think, do I like the way I sound? If I don't, I try something different. So for instance, sometimes my teeth might be too close together. All right? So what I want you to think about, as silly as this sounds, is imagine having two little pieces of carrots, one in between each of your teeth, your back teeth, and it keeps your jaw nice and open. Secondly is what you do with your tongue. If you think about this, when you go to the doctor and the doctor wants to see down your throat, they have you say, ah. The reason they have you say that is it flattens the back of the tongue so that they can see down your throat to see if you're sick. Well, when we play, we want to have that same feeling so that we play and we think, ah. So sometimes if I don't like the way I sound, it might be because my tongue is doing something weird, or my teeth are too close together, or I'm not sitting right. And so there's all these things. If you take your time and you just play nice long tones and just listen to yourself, you'll start to realize, do I sound like that person that I want to sound like? All those recordings that I've listened to on the internet, do I sound like that person? All right? So you get a nice big full breath. Remember, we're breathing down to our belly button. And then as soon as we breathe in, we're breathing back out, or we're blowing back out. We never stop our air, so we go. Nice, warm, thick air is going through my instrument at all times. As long as you think about that as you play, you're going to have this beautiful sound. And it's one of those that will honestly keep getting better and better and better as you go. All right? Good luck, trumpet players.